we are
the SALARRY'S. Welcome so much. So today, guys, we welcome you once again in this channel. Thank you so much for those people who've been following us, for those people who've been viewing our uploadings each and every time, for your comments. We're really grateful for everything that you're doing to support this channel. So our road to 1K, continue pushing this, continue supporting us.
Yes. So today we are here basically to just talk about a healthy relationship. Sorry. So we have some basic subtopics to discuss about, just to enlighten you, to give you information, because it's something that we have been through, something that can strengthen your relationship to higher grounds. So yeah.
So we are talking about a healthy relationship. Maybe you are also there, you are preparing to enter into this thing, into a relationship.
Yeah.
And maybe you don't know how to go about it, or maybe you've been there and you've really suffered. Like, this thing has really been tormenting you. Adi, you gave up, and maybe you're thinking to give it a try once more. So today we are going to talk about that. And yeah, the first topic, honey.
Equally yoked.
Yes.
Or same beliefs.
Yeah. So actually, when we talk about equally yoked, this is for the Christians. Like, for us, like Christians, you cannot get a person, maybe a person who is not born again. You must be on the same belief. And also, if you are a person of a different religion, you also have to make sure that you are the same beliefs.
Yeah, because actually, for example, me, when I was looking for the right person for me, it's not bad to choose beliefs or religion or anything that you believe it's in your doctrine or whatever. Like, I used to say, like, it's better. I wanted someone from who goes to church, who understands God deeper way, not just anajua on a Sunday I'll go to church, or siku ya kufungua mwaka I'll go to church, and that is it. But I wanted someone who, in case of anything in marriage, you know there's a lot of things that happen. So someone who we will build our relationship, yes, in prayers, going to church, like, basically most of us are living in the world, in the worldly things, or on flesh, but we are advised, as the Bible says, that we should live tunafaa tukuwe in spirit all the time. So I wanted someone like that, and that was my one character that I was looking for. It becomes a challenge when a Christian and a Muslim, maybe they get into a relationship, because unapatanga, okay, there are those who say maybe wenda kwa yako niende kwa yangu, and there are those who one of you will have to come the other side. So for me, I didn't want that. Nilikuwa naona ni kama itanisumbua sana. So I wanted just someone who will go the same way. Like, kama ni usiku nasema tunamka saa 9 kuomba, we shall wake up all of us, hakuna mtu ata complain. Yeah.
And actually, being a guy on the altar, I also thought, like, one day I should also be equally yoked. Like, I should also get in touch with a lady who is a born again Christian, and not just being born again, but a person who has the values.
Yes.
Yeah, a person who understands the character, like aneza let life yake together, build on the solid foundation of Christ, like, and understand this is the place that I'm supposed to go, even when I find Nikai, and those standards are godliness sana. So, and that's how God connected me to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the reason maybe we are talking about this is because we're just maybe advising or giving information to anybody out there who would want to get into a relationship. And this is one thing that you should consider. Like, consider that person, like, does he or she comply to what you believe in? Because unajua, if you don't consider that and you get into that relationship, wenda huku mbele, it will bring a lot of confusion, a lot of quarrel, arguments. Unaona, maybe yeye anataka hivi, wewe unataka hivi, na maybe we hati yako haiwezi just go the other way. So consider that as the main value when you're choosing a partner. Na si ati tunasema sasa ati, najua watu wengi wako na ile perception ati vijana wa church si wapo, wanasema we understand that not everyone is good or whatever, but it will just
we also have the wolves.
Yeah. It just helps you to understand what you're getting yourself into.
Number 2, so arguments.
Yeah, arguments in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so as for us, maybe tunaweza sema with arguments ukua lazima kuwe na arguments, because huyu atataka hii na huyu atataka hii, maybe you will not, but what will determine how you are arguing is your ego first. Ego, unajua mtu akikuwa na ego iko juu sana, hakuna mtu atataka ku calm down. For example, we are arguing, unajua arguments inaanzanga tu polepole, it comes into a fight. So mki argue, you have to be okay. Ladies, understand, ladies tunapenda ku argue na tunataka to win. Like for example, me that's my weakness. Like, I don't want to argue and I want to win, even if it's wrong. So my love anani understand, because anajua niki argue lazima niambie sawa umeshinda, or kama ni anything miscommunications pia zina bring arguments that zinafanya relationship maybe inaanza kusway. So when you're arguing, I just want to urge you, like anybody out there, always learn how to lower your ego. It might be not easy, but maybe upendi, but just for the sake of your relationship, you just calm down. So after you've calmed down, then you can understand each other, you can talk. Yeah,
I think basically about the argument and stuff and the conflicts, the easiest way to have a healthy relationship is just be humble enough to apologize. There's no point, hakuna point I could prove like you need to prove a point like I'm the man, maybe I was raised like this. When you get into a relationship, always forget hiyo kitu ati mimi nililelewa hivi.
Because it brings a lot of...
Yeah, because she's not my sister.
Yes.
I've never been raised with her, baby. She has never been raised with me. So there's that point of compromising your ego and stuff, so as you get together along the line. So
yeah,
always be ready about conflict, and may God help you to...
It's about sacrifice, when you get into a relationship. You might not like anything, you might not love it, you might like, it's just totally a strange thing maybe for you to do it, but you just have to do it for the sake of your relationship. Like for instance, there's a time we had an argument and I was so mad. Like yani nilikuwa nimefeel nimeboeka, like ile kuboeka for real. Ulikuwa umebo like nasikia umenisinya. So ikifika when it reached the morning, I just had to, I felt like ni amenikosea. Yeah, naona mimi nimemkosea. I felt like yeye ndo amenikosea. But when I woke up in the morning, I was like, I don't want to continue this. I just had to apologize. Like I was not willing. I didn't want it. I didn't love it, but I just had to. You see, I just sacrificed and I had to. And we came into terms again.
So another thing we need to consider so much is about the chemistry. The chemistry is something that is so essential, something that is substantial. You cannot. I couldn't love my wife without that chemistry, and this chemistry had been built for quite a long time. This thing about crashing is very different from chemistry.
Yes, true.
Because I can meet a lady, we crash for a few minutes, out of sight.
The chemistry,
out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, true.
So you must make sure that you have that chemistry, and the bonding, the connection that you connect emotionally should also be solid.
That's true. And when you say chemistry, we don't mean that now you should engage intimate.
Intimate.
You should be
intimate.
Yeah, you should be intimate with your partner. The reason for people who want to get into a relationship, I believe that if you want to get into a relationship, that means you are ready to get married. Like within a few months, the shortest period, you are almost getting married. So I don't just advise people to get into relationships for fun or anything, and that is what our youth, this generation is all about. They are all about having fun, and they are getting so intimate with each other. If you feel like if you are reading the Bible, ilikuwa inasema like if you feel like you want to get intimate with your partner, like you want to have a sex, you should be prepared to get married. Like that's the only way you can be free from doing that, because marriage is sex is a sin before marriage. Is sin before marriage. So I always advise young people, like get intimate, get into a relationship if you are ready to get married.
Yeah, so what my lady is talking about is the intentional. Be intentional. Be so intentional about this thing that you are entering into. Like the way she knows about the time we started dating, I think he's on choosing to like a front.
Yeah, those are the first things we had to discuss.
Yes.
You know, as for me, kwanza nilikuwa nimetulia, by the way. I was just waiting to ask you sometime, like, what are your expectations, limits, boundaries, or what? And fortunately, you asked. Like, what should be our limits, boundaries with each other? And I told you to tell me first your points, and then you said there is no getting intimate until marriage. You know, once a man tells you that, it means psychologically asha set mind yake. Like I'm a set mind, and he's at a point ako serious. He wants to just get a wife. You know, getting a wife for good is better than having someone now and getting intimate alafu tena pote. So you end up getting like 100 people
connections,
100 connections in your body, in your soul, before marriage.
Yeah, so the issue of boundaries, you should also set the boundaries, the standards that you know you can also accommodate, because there are those levels you never set, and you may not even accommodate them. Maybe in Gambia, my lady cannot hug you, no.
Those ones you cannot avoid. Like hugging is not a problem. You can just hug your partner. That also brings the chemistry, the bonding, you know, for the two of you. You know, when you hug someone, that is when you realize how much you feel for this person.
But what about those religions and people are not allowed to?
People are not allowed. That is okay, because you know, if you believe in your religion, that is okay for you. You will not hug. Yeah, you are not forced to.
Alafu, what about these instances about people kissing before marriage?
Kissing, okay, for kissing there's so many types of kissing, but the deep one, we understand that the deep kissing, it leads into temptation, and it leads into for you to fornicate. So you should always avoid the deep kissing. You can have a peck, a chum, yeah, which is normal.
Yeah, so those things that my wife has said, also consider them. And another thing, like you have to do, maybe the moment you start this thing into dating, also involve people around you. Hizi tu zenye watu sema ati mimi natiza chini private, ati nitashtua kama bado sijui miezi ngapi. That means you are not even accountable to any person. Yes. Like what you are trying to say. Also, always make sure you are accountable to someone.
Yes.
Be it your family members, be it your church, going to a church, your friends, those people whom you believe in, or you never guard your circle on a certain way. Like, mukienda mahali, unaweza ambia, hey, leo tumeenda place, you are in this place.
Yeah, you never know sometimes. Yes. You should be proud of your partner too. When you introduce him or her to some of your closest people, at least anagain ile pia anakuwa na self esteem, ana feel proud. Unajua your love pia inaongezeka, because why, unajua unaweza sema unacheza chini alafu mwingine akuja akuwe proud of her, unaona, atokee tu from nowhere akuje like ako very proud of you, yani anaweza kufanyia anything in public, you get. Yes. So wewe umemficha and there is someone somewhere mwenye ako willing kufanya anything, yani to prove to the world that this is mine, you get.
Okay, honey, let me warn someone today. When you are in a relationship and one person, either a guy or a lady, anasema let's cheza chini, be very careful. That person anakucheat.
Yes,
ina ni kweli. Mtu kama unaweza kuwa na date mtu, you're dating someone and they are not ever proud of you, like they're always hiding you, they'll never tell people. Okay, being kuku exposed, it doesn't mean that lazima kupost kwa Facebook, status, akuweka profile picture, but once in a while they can do that. Kama mtu anakupenda genuinely, they can do that. Hatuseme ati social media sasa inafungua they love. Kuna those people when you post your pictures there, but they are not even into you.
Una post maturely.
You post maturely.
Yes, post maturely.
You post maturely. Ndio usianze kuwa na zile masaibabule.
So we get to another point that is about same vision.
Yes.
Yeah, these are the goals, the objectives, the standards that you want you people to be in. So in this case, when you are dating, you need to know your partner's vision. You need to know the goals, objectives zake, like vitu ameset, like ni wapi anataka kukua in future nini, and you share. Akikwambia you two unamwambia, so that you come to a conclusion. At least you can merge. You know, there are some visions that you can merge together. In case I didn't have and my husband has it, we merge it because it's a good idea. We merge it so that we can it can be, you know, in union it can be strong.
Yes,
you can do it. Yes. So always consider that is a major thing. Unajua uwezi kwa na ukipata mtu mwenye hana goals, like ama goals zake ni jokes. You know, you can have goals but your goals are just jokes. Imagine mtu anakuambia at me in future I just want to have money, I just want to go partying, I just want to have fun, I just want to, you know, what kind of goals are those? Those are not goals.
You want to make money so that you may have fun.
So that you can make more sin and like, you know, easy vitu zote, their vanity, easy za to have fun and whatever. You should have money to empower yourself, like to make something that can be seen in case tomorrow you are not there. this thing will still be a legacy and it will still continue.
Like how many people would you have impacted by then?
Yeah, how many people have you impacted? That is a very, very major thing in a relationship. And that can only happen when that relationship, those two parties are very serious about it. They're very serious about what serious. They want. Unajua mtu mwenye atakwambia na date for fun, atakwambia such things like hana goals, whether hana goals, hana objectives, yeye anataka to have fun in a relationship. So that is one red flag that one should understand. If one doesn't have goals, or goals are so funny, they are minor, yani ziko tu jokes, that is a red flag. That person is not going to help you anywhere. It's going to waste your time. Yes.
By there, for sure, what my wife is saying, like, how can you really date a person when this person anataka always kukupeleka out? Okay, it's not bad for these people to take you out. Like, for our case, we really used to go out.
Yes.
Tukua tunaenda by there, with that little that we had, that moment, we used to make commitments, some time for the two of us, and we used to go out by there.
And for a relationship nowadays, it's all about gifts, going out, having a lavish birthday parties, like having good clothes, like unafanyiwa tu.
Good gadgets, yeah.
Unajua we have for ladies, we have made men to be our parents. Yes, we've turned them into parents, because anytime you want something,
like seriously.
Yes, anytime you want something, you call them. You call your boyfriend, like, you need this, unajua, na lazima apeane. When I get like, you know, a man sometimes will not tell you maybe he goes and struggles a lot just to get to that shoe or that dress. So which is not bad.
It's good,
but we are supposed to understand our men, the man in your life. We are supposed to understand him, so that unajua kama konayo, and you know, a good man will not even wait for you to call him or to ask. No. Like, atatumia akili. Yeah. Me, I used to say that was one of my character.
Yes.
Like, character, the person I want. Like, I wanted someone who can use, like, tumia tu akili, common sense. I used to say common sense. Like, understand, like, you have a girl somewhere, and just one time, wake up, just go surprise her with anything. Hata kama ni something small, na just small things matter. Like, mpati, unajua atakuwa anaona, si lazima aombe. Unaget? So that encourages that man, wherever he is, anakuwa motivated, like, anaweza kaa, ana get some money, and I feel like this one I should share with my girl. Anana kupatia. But ile kupiga simu nilikuwa napigia mzazi, yo.
Baby, stop making
that one is using
your parents. Stop using men for you ladies. That's bad. If at all you are sure you're not into that man, not unless maybe we don't know maybe you are goal at go level commercial, maybe you are those people, you are the YOLO guys. YOLO.
You only live once.
You only live once. Maybe if you live once, that's fine to you. We are not here to contradict your habits. You just continue. Tunaongelesha wale wenye wanatufeel. Yeah.
Yes, so I will not go deeper about that. Maybe
tutaanza kukwaza watu.
Tunasema tu za juju.